I am still short on gold, but barely.
I'm sorry. That was so dumb.
Welcome back, guys, to another video. I am still short on my gold position. If you guys watched yesterday's video, then you know I was short on gold after we rallied up back into resistance yesterday. I took the short and shared that with members in our Discord, and price has just very well gone to the downside so far. But this morning we had just a crazy retail sales number. In fact, let me pull up those numbers so we can go through that here together. So here is a look at what retail sales numbers look like. We got a 1% reading out of core retail sales, and retail sales month over month came out 0.7%. For the newer traders, what the heck does this mean and why should I care? Fundamentally, this is really important. If we see consumers out there buying more products, spending more money, going to the store, going shopping, purchasing more things, it shows a vibrant economy. And a vibrant economy, of course, it's a good thing, but it also might hint the Fed that they have more room to do quantitative tightening, which is what they've been doing, which has, of course, been a major detriment to the gold market and recently a strong catalyst to the dollar. So again, some strong economic numbers causing the dollar index to strengthen, which was great initially for my trade, right? Because again, if we're looking at gold, the XAU USD, right? The USD component to that goes up. Well, that puts pressure to the downside on gold, which is great for my short position. However, price is rallying back now after the report. And again, if you took profits down here, then you're probably feeling like a hero. But for me, I've got my stop loss locked just above this market structure high. So if we break higher, then I'm going to be trailed out for a profit here today, which marks 2 trades in a row that were winning trades for me. You might say, well, what was the other one? Well, if you watched yesterday, you know I shorted Euro and I actually ended up getting taken out for a profit. Cue the confetti. Yeah, so basically I went short on Euro as we tagged resistance here. Price dropped, and then it dropped, and then it dropped. And then after it found a bottom here this morning, it ended up trailing me out for a profit. So a nice trade there. And overall this week has been pretty good despite, you know, the market selling off and indices being in a tough spot. I've kind of moved away from the indices for now, which has been seemingly turning out to be a good move. Again, if you've been watching the channel for context, if you have not been watching the channel, I've been very long biased on indices recently, which recently has not been working out so well. But before that, I was making great money just buying indices and trailing stops and such like that. But all good things must come to an end. That's a flashback from, you know, the last 2 weeks before this video. Anyways, Euro, the question is, you know, is this a setup now, right? You know, is there another opportunity to get short again? And in my personal opinion, there might be, but I don't love this price action on the 1 hour chart. And so I'll probably hold off on this one for now. My goal is to see if I can hold on to this gold trade. Again, let me pull up my gold position, right? My goal is to see if I can hold on to this gold position. And if we do trail higher, I may be interested in perhaps taking another short if we trail out. Perhaps I'll wait to try and re-enter the same spot I took it before. I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna have to wait to see what price action does on the lower time frames if we do continue to push up. But if we do reject this general area, if we start to see price make a move back down to perhaps fill this wick, then I'm gonna just trail my stops and continue trailing from there. I mentioned that I shared this inside of our Discord channel. If you're not already inside of the Discord, we are still doing our 25% off discount for people who are looking to join us. You can get access to our signals and get every trade alert being shared by myself and my trading partner, Frank. We share all of our trades in here. And if you would like access to those trade alerts, they come with full breakdowns, explanations, charts, images, everything that you need to actually learn something from a service like ours. This is not a blind copy service. This is a serious service for traders who are very dedicated to learning how to trade and want to take this stuff seriously. Not only do we offer our trade alerts, we also have a chat room and we do coaching webinars throughout the week where you can ask questions and work with other traders to kind of solve different things that you're looking at. So again, it's a very quality community. I do recommend it. If you are newer, I highly recommend take a small amount of money, join the service. We have a staff of people who make it a very high quality group. And we'd love to meet more people in the group. So again, join us if you'd like. The link will be down below in the description. For now, like I said, we'll see if we can stay in gold. And the question then becomes, you know, what else is there to watch? Is oil bullish? Is there an opportunity for oil? Well, Not really for me. I took a look at this earlier. Oil is kind of not really at a point where I want to be long on it, right? We've been in an uptrend, but I think we've kind of lost some of our steam. Same thing with the S&P 500. You know, like I mentioned, I've been very bullish on this one, but it's lost a lot of its steam recently. So I'm waiting to see breakouts and pullbacks and things like that on the indices before I get long again. But for now, I'm on the sidelines with that. Let's go back to the trusty old EDGEFINDER and see if we can find anything else. What about Aussie dollar? If we pull up the Australian dollar here, the Australian dollar has been in a really steep sell-off. And the question is, you know, is there an opportunity to sell this one? And in my personal opinion, if you caught the move like our editor Chandler did, I think he's still in that trade. Actually, I'm not sure. Chandler, are you still in that trade? Let us know in the edit.
Yep, it's true. I got stopped out on my Aussie dollar trade. I shorted it. As you can see on the screen, I ended with a profit of $64.10, and I've got the markup there. I hope I did that right. I was in it for a couple days. It wasn't too bad.
Anyways, whether he's in it or not, Chandler caught a really nice sell trade on the Australian dollar. It shot to the downside beautifully, and you love to see it. Now, the thing is, though, you know, there are newer opportunities for people who may not have been trading it to consider the Australian dollar. Well, maybe. But I think, like I said, the sell trade is currently, it's one of those weeks. It's one of those weeks where I get a lot of comments of people saying, you know, Nick, you didn't really offer any trade ideas. Well, this is a week where if you caught the right trades, we're trailing stops and we're making money. If you didn't catch the right trades, you're on the sidelines, and that can be frustrating because I've been there many times. I'm not saying that as if I've never done that, right? I've been caught on the sidelines many times. Maybe an aggressive entry, maybe an aggressive trade idea could be a retest again to this level where we saw, this is probably a 38.2%. Yeah, this 38.2%, we drew a fib from the swing high to the swing low. It gives us, of course, our 3 Fibonacci retracement levels. This 38.2 held very nicely. So if you're very bearish, maybe you're watching this thing for a retracement into a zone of resistance like this, like something like, you know, move up here and then looking for the continued push, right? Kind of in consolidation. It's not my favorite trade ever, but it's a trade setup. It would probably be one of my more interesting things that I'm watching right now. Let's see, what else do we have? So that's Aussie dollar, Euro dollar. What about pound USD? I know a lot of traders have been watching the pound pretty closely. And did the pound break out of support? Let's see. It did not really break out of support. We're still kind of range bound. This one's a tough market for me, very, very choppy. And so if you're watching the pound USD, actually, what I would say is that whether you're a bull or a bear, I would say let's watch out for breakouts here, right? You know, the idea being we're in this range bound market. Can we actually get a decisive push one way or the other, right? So like talking about a move above market structure there or a breakout below there. And if you're a dollar bear, you know, watch pound USD for that breakout. I know a lot of people have made the point, you know, at what point does this dollar index start to cool off? And who knows, maybe we're starting to see that cool off come into effect now. We did hit a pretty key level off the 4-hour chart, this 103.46, and we've been pulling back. The question again, actually, this brings into attention probably something very important for a lot of traders out there. The dollar index is hitting support. Will it bounce or will it break out? Of course, short term, I've been dollar bullish, and I will be dollar bullish at this level, right? Because I'm still long gold. Actually, I might have gotten stopped out. Did we get stopped out of gold while recording this video? Let's go take a look. Nope, no, we're still in it. Again, dollar strength, though, kind of falling apart here when we go back to that dollar index. So maybe our time is limited in that gold short. We'll see. However, if the dollar does bounce here, we probably stay in the gold trade and perhaps put a leg lower, but very much going to depend where we are at with this. So by the time you guys see this video, you might have a little bit more answers than I do about this level of support. I would say it looks strong. We'll see if that actually ends up being the case. But if it does roll over, I'll probably stop out of gold and I'll reconsider things. So I am trailing stop, so I'm in profit no matter what, which is a good spot to be in. That's all I've got here for you guys today. Thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe, and remember, join the VIP group down below by messaging us for that 25% off discount using the link in the description. If you're looking to improve as a trader, we've got some cool free resources here that I wanted to share as we close today's video. Down below in the description, there is a link to join our Discord channel or our Telegram channel, and we also have our website, a1trading.com, where traders can get access to free course material to help you improve as a trader. Remember, we are also live Monday through Friday on this channel around 9:30 a.m. US Eastern, broadcasting most live news events and that sort of thing. So hope to see you there. And also, we do have a couple videos here showing up on the screen. If either of these seems like it might be helpful to you, then make sure to click here or here, and we'll see you there.